Hello everyone, welcome to our special live stream in REDMI Titan Lab. I'm Nat, your REDMI girl.
And hey everyone, I'm Adam and I flew all the way from Malaysia. I'm actually really honored and excited to be here today.
And hi guys, it's Jen. It's been a while since our last live stream. I'm so excited to be back and welcome our two new friends to our Xiaomi live stream.
How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you guys feeling? And welcome Adam all the way from Malaysia.
Yes, it's nice. Beijing's been really cold.
Yeah.
Malaysia's a tropical country, so I'm actually not really used to the cold over here, actually.
Oh no.
But you know what? Let's kick things off for a bit. Xiaomi fans probably already know this, but if you've been following our updates, the new Redmi Note product launch is happening on January 15th. Okay. But what you may not know is this. This time, Redmi Note is being called the strongest ever. We've actually even given it a special code name. So, hashtag Redmi Titan durability.
That's an interesting name. I like the word Titan. I think it reminds me of, I'm not sure what mythology it is, but it definitely some sort of powerful, unbeatable being or god.
Actually, you're quite close. Yes, we named it Titan because we want it to sound like it's built like a giant. Not only is it durable, but strong.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what the live stream is all about today. Today, we're not just unveiling you the new device, we're bringing you on a full hardcore journey of durability with real-time data shown throughout.
Nice. And I heard this time around in the lab, there's going to be quite a few hardcore devices for the testing.
Yes, actually we've prepared for you 3 extreme durability challenges: drop resistance, water resistance, and battery endurance with, as I said, real-time data for you to all witness.
Well, I'm excited and I can't wait for you guys to get started.
Start now, put in the hashtag, spam the chat with Redmi Note.
Yay!
Wow, let me take a look at how everyone is doing.
Oh, I'm seeing all the reactions, I'm seeing the comments going up.
Yeah, I love the energy here. I like everyone who's clicking the like button for us. A lot of hearts flying around. And honestly, since it's been a while since our last live stream that I did with TJ and Celia, it feels really good to be back and to be able to connect with all our Xiaomi fans around the world through this format because it feels like we're really connecting and a lot closer, and I like the live interactions that we have. And to welcome Adam and Natasha again. I know it's your first time joining us on the live stream now. How do you feel?
Well, honestly, a little bit nervous, but so much more excited. It's actually really surreal to see myself like right here, right now in the real time. So everyone, thank you so much for joining. We worked so hard to create a lot of behind-the-scenes video with the team for you to enjoy all the juicy details about the device. And yes, we really would like to connect with more Xiaomi fans from all around the world using those platforms. So thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, and thank you for coming. And what about you, Adam? You flew all the way here from Malaysia. I know how busy you are out there as a PR manager. Have you seen any interesting comments from our users on your social media?
Yes, actually there's been some really interesting comments. I actually, back in Malaysia, I share more localized content, like the history of the Redmi Note series and even some teasers of the upcoming Redmi Note 15 series. And what I can tell is everyone's really, really excited to find out what's new with the Redmi Note 15 series.
Yeah, and as am I. So that's fantastic. Obviously, you two are the Redmi Note experts out there. So I'm excited to see what's to come with our experiments today. And obviously, you two have been working really hard to bring Redmi Note closer to our Xiaomi fans around the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can tell that everyone is really excited because ever since I mentioned on January 5th that we have a new Redmi Note 15 series, oh my God, my comment section was crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to see the sneak peeks, so what kind of breakthroughs we achieved this time. Which is honestly really happy to hear that everyone is excited.
Yeah.
Same for me, actually. So my comments on my page has been blowing up as well. Everyone's sharing about their experience using their own Redmi Note devices, and they're really interested to find out what Titan is all about, which is quite nice and exciting to be here because that's what we'll be sharing today, I guess.
Yeah, and I like how connected we are with our fans, as I've mentioned before. And I think everyone pays a lot of close attention to all our teasers and sneak peeks of our upcoming products. And I can tell you two are really, really excited and just cannot wait to share with our fans.
Well, I'm sorry I can't help it, guys, because there's just so many cool things for you to see. So we're really excited.
Yeah. And just to remind everyone who's watching the live stream right now, all our friends in the live stream, As we reveal the story behind our REDMI Titán durability, we'll be dropping giveaways time to time throughout the entire live stream, so please stay tuned.
All right, guys, you heard Jan, so spam the chat. Adam should take a phone home.
Yeah. Well, without further ado, I think some of you guys may already have noticed that we've had the phones with us right here. And before we take you into the REDMI Titán lab, let's have Nat unveil for us our toughest REDMI Note yet.
Well, Jen, thank you so much. All right, guys, let's pay close attention to the device I am holding right here. So, oh gosh, this color, I just can't. Look at this, Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G in this gorgeous, such a beautiful glacier blue color.
Yeah,
wow.
I really like the glacier blue. I think it's really like icy and cool, and it really matches my daily vibe because I'm icy and cool. Well, it's really chic for sure.
Yeah, I guess I can say that it's just like if you take a look again, it's a very modern, very fresh, very vivid color. But guys, don't worry. We actually have 3 more colors for you to choose. So it depends on your vibe, really.
Yeah. Let me take a look at the other colors here. I think this one's also really nice, although it's a bit of like a warmer tone. And I like the texture. It's like a leather back that's really refined and classy. But I do feel like this one is a bit more of a mature vibe for someone mature like TJ. Who's not here today.
Yeah, oh, maybe if you enjoy coffee, because the color is called mocha brown.
Yeah, well, that's good. I know TJ likes coffee.
True. I like coffee too, but I gotta say this kind of fits my vibe more. Yeah. I'm a person who only likes black. I only wear black. My friends and family will probably know that. But mainly also that coffee also comes in black.
Yes, right. It's a black coffee.
But yes, also black is simple, it's easy to match, it feels a bit more classic.
It definitely is more of an everyday color that will match well with any of your outfits, and especially if you wear really colorful stuff like me and Natasha, then black also goes well with everything.
That's so true. So actually, it really depends on your vibe. If you prefer something more vibrant, more fresh, or something a bit more warmer, or just timeless classic, we all have the device for you. But now let's talk about the design, shall we? Because this generation, we did not just concentrate on our top performance, but we also decided to completely redesign our design across 3 key design dimensions. And I cannot wait to tell you more about them.
Yeah, I'm excited. They all look really pretty to me.
Yeah, well, they look pretty, sure, but it's all about how it feels. Actually, if everyone pays a close look right now to the silhouette of a phone, this year we adopted the large corner radius design. It gives phone very premium, very balanced, very refined look. And would you like to take? Oh,
of course. All right. So I'm having a hold for it for the first time here today.
Yeah.
Honestly, first thing first, it's actually nice to grip. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's easy to scroll on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know that's what you do every day on your phone.
Probably. I mean, I try to keep up with the latest trends, but also mainly because it's actually quite light compared to the phone I'm currently using, which is really important for me. Could you share with me a bit more on the design aspects on the camera?
Oh, yes, of course. As we were done talking about the overall silhouette, let's move closer to our camera area. And it's actually really cool. We consider this a breakthrough in our craftsmanship. We call this, okay, here's this, flagship level floating volcanic deco. Oh. And why we call it this, you may wonder. Well, I think you know the answer already because it's just how seamlessly it emerges from the surface of the phone. So natural, like you would see, I guess, in nature with real volcanoes.
Yes, it does. Actually, recently I had a trip to Indonesia where I actually went up some volcanoes. It does remind me of that a bit.
Yeah, well, we invested a lot of complex manufacture process into achieving such a very seamless, integrated look. But honestly, for me, the wow factor is not so much about how pretty it looks, but just how lightweight it is. And I gotta say, it was a very bold move for us to go for something that's thin for this generation of a phone.
Yes, for like something so slim, so lightweight, it's something that I actually am really looking forward to walking around and bringing it out because in Malaysia, I gotta say it's quite hot most of the times. If it's not hot, it's raining. And because it's so hot, it's a tropical weather, we usually wear very light clothing. And I'm not sure if it's the same for all the other guys out there, but I tend to wear my pants a bit more loose so that I can eat more.
Okay.
And because my phone is heavy, right? So when I walk, it starts to start dropping because my phone's heavy. So I can foresee this would actually kind of eliminate that problem. And it makes it easier to carry around and walk around as well.
Have you heard of this problem on your social media from our fans, Xiaomi fans out there, or is it just you?
So far, it's just me. I'm hoping I'm not the only one.
Well, actually, you're not the only one, but because we did want to fix the situation when you just feel the phone in your pocket or in your hand. And this way, this generation, we adopted a new material for our back panel to keep the phone as thin as 8.19 millimeters and as heavy as roughly 207 grams.
Oh, wow. The numbers actually sound really, really great, but I am horrible with numbers.
So you have no idea if the numbers sounded great or not.
Yes, correct. If you were to give it to a comparison of something, how would it roughly look?
Like some real life examples?
That's a good point, because it's really hard to imagine just random numbers. Okay, so let's take a look at this pen. I think roughly, it's about 8.19 millimeters. Actually,
this phone looks slimmer.
Right? The phone is even thinner than your typical pen that you would write with. So that's quite impressive. But in terms of the weight, let's see. Oh, okay. So, yeah, a notebook that you would write in generally is right roughly around 207 grams, I would say.
That actually, it's a great example. It's fantastic. It's actually really lightweight to carry around. I'm looking forward to you hopefully letting me bring one home to Malaysia.
Okay, we can come back to this conversation. Oh,
Could I?
of course.
You guys have been talking so long about how light it is. I have yet to feel it in my hands, but I do feel like on first touch, it's really impressive how light it feels. And honestly, it's a bit surprising because just by the looks of it, it looks like such a refined and classy and premium device that I would expect it to have a heavier hand feel, but actually it feels really light and airy in my hands. And I really like the way it feels because I get tired really easily and have really weak arms. But yeah, I just can't believe it. And I think it's really impressive that something this light and slim actually has a really powerful camera module, as you've told me before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is why we designed it, so your wrist will not get tired when you just use it for work, for studying, or just, to run down and scroll some TikToks or play video games.
And speaking of scrolling on TikToks, we know Adam does that for like days without an end. How's the battery life on this? I heard it's impressive, but I'm not sure. I know Nat has more details.
Well, I would like to tell you, Jen, but I think it will be better when we go on a challenge there and we will show you more juicy details upstairs.
So other than battery life, what other juicy details and challenges are we doing today?
Well, today we prepared for you 3 extreme challenges, such as drop resistance, water resistance, and robotic arm for better endurance. I know that sounds really confusing, really scary, but we will all just go on the journey right now. Now, Xiaomi fans, mind you that official launch event is going to happen on January 15th, but today we're giving you a little sneak peek of all the juicy details. The question to why we call this our toughest Redmi Note ever awaits for us in the lab. Adam, I know you've been dying to see the Redmi Titán lab that was never public before, so are you ready to go?
Definitely. Ever since I got the news that I'm heading over here, I've been really excited. I couldn't sleep for days, and now, after like weeks of waiting, I'm finally here. You know what? Let's not waste time. Let's head there.
Let's go, and I'll see you guys there.
All right, I can tell that Nat and Adam are really excited. And while they're heading over to our Redmi Titán testing labs, I'm going to stay here and give you a deeper look at our history of our Xiaomi laboratory. So everyone, please don't go anywhere. The exciting experiments are starting very, very soon. But before that, let's just take a quick overview down memory lane of the history of our lab here. So every product you hold in your hand actually starts right here with our massive global laboratory network. And it's truly a really impressive setup because ever since 2016, Xiaomi has embarked on our strategic initiative to build a global network of cutting-edge laboratories around the world. So that's 10 years ago we've already started on this. And today, the network spans more than 730 labs across 11 cities across the world. So that covers a total area of almost 40,000 square meters. And our facility that's especially worth highlighting is our Xiaomi Beijing campus. It's inaugurated in October 2019, and it feels like a flagship aircraft for our R&D experience. And within that single campus alone, there are over 140 labs occupying a space of 12,000 square meters. So what are all these labs doing? Obviously, it's very high-tech and cutting-edge stuff that I have some information on that I can share right now. So it means that before any smartphone reaches you, our users, it must go through a list of really comprehensive and rigorous quality testing to make sure that every device you receive is of the highest quality and it's perfect and it'll last for years and years to come. And our testing facilities cover almost every domain that you can think of, from acoustics, optics, touch control, to thermal design and power consumption, and so much more. And we test many of the critical technologies that you actually use every day as a user, but you don't even notice sometimes. But they're obviously absolutely essential, such as RF, EMC, and antenna design. So today, we're not just looking at a new product, we're really taking you to the source of our quality and the source of our amazing, amazing products, and the place where every device is tested time after time to ensure the highest level of quality. And later today, we're going to head into 3 main labs, just to give you a little preview of what's to come. So first is water resistance, and then drop testing, and finally, real-life usage scenarios. And so we're going to put the phone really to the test, so please stay tuned. And let's take a look at a few things that go on in the lab before we get started in the experiments. So would anyone like to guess what this is? It looks a bit like a fireplace, and I'm going to see if anyone in the comment section can get it right. Okay, I see some people are guessing IP rating tests. It's a sink. Let's see. All right, I will now reveal the answer. It's actually a series of scratch resistance tests. So what's in here in this sink-looking fireplace-looking thing is a bunch of different size and material pebbles, and we'll roll the phone through this repeatedly to see if the phone gets scratched up at all. So that's how we know the REDMI Note that we're delivering in your hands is extremely scratch resistant for your everyday use. Because if it can survive a tank of pebbles like this repeatedly, I doubt this will ever happen to your phone in real life, then it could honestly survive everything in your everyday. All right, should we take a look at another one? Does anyone want to take a guess what this lab item is testing for? Also quality related, also durability related. All right, I'm seeing someone's guessing drop durability. Yes, durability test, but we have to go a little bit more specific than that because all of these are durability tests, to be honest. Yes, who is this? Hamster Burger, testing the water resistance test. You're absolutely correct. This is a IP69 water resistance test. It actually sprays hot water at the phone up to 80 degrees, so you know the phone can really withstand some water damage. And honestly, I don't think we'll ever drop our phone into water that hot because I don't even drink water that hot. I don't even know where you would find 80 degrees water on a daily basis. But just so you know, even if you can't withstand 80 degrees, your REDMI Note can. So, I believe Nat and Adam are already inside the lab and they're ready to start the first experiment today. So let's hand the camera over to them and get started.
Hello everyone, welcome to our water test lab. Now, Adam, I believe you will find this next part particularly relatable.
Relatable. Water test lab. Okay, is it because I'm from Malaysia and it rains pretty often there?
Well, good guess. It is about rain, but it's so much more than that. Now, let's think about the situations in our life when we accidentally spilled a glass of water on our phone. Or let's say you lift weights at the gym and then your sweat is dripping and drips all over your screen. Or what's worse, your phone drops into the pool or into the sink, and boom, there's this anxiety, like, will my phone be okay? What's gonna happen?
I definitely can relate to that feeling. I have dropped my phone before into a pond by accident.
Oh no.
Yes, I was playing a game and I didn't notice where I was walking and accident, right? What happened though is I quickly fished out the phone, quickly found a bowl of rice, put it in because that's in Malaysia how actually what we do to try and get the moisture out.
No kidding. I didn't know that.
The problem is it's the waiting, the anxiety you have while waiting for it to, you got to give it a few hours for it to work, and that few hours feels like it's...
You pray like, oh my God, please be okay, please be okay.
Yes, exactly. So yes, I definitely know how it's feeling. So are we going to do something similar to that?
Well, first I'm going to tell you that you can put this anxiety for rest because our Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G there is built specifically to handle those stressful situations with ease because it's earned a set of top-tier water certifications.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
So are you going to tell me that we're going to submerge the phone and we're just going to leave it there, turn on?
Yes, this is what I'm saying.
Interesting. And it's gonna stay alive.
All right, so I'm really glad that you brought it up. So let's guys head to our little friend right here and let me introduce you our cool equipment. So this is our IPX78 immersion testing machine. And now you may think that the water there looks a little bit too shallow. Don't let that fool you because this machine here designed to simulate the consistent water pressure of equivalent to 2 meters underwater.
Oh, 2
Continuous,
meters.
yes.
That's taller than me actually.
Yeah, taller than me as well.
Oh, nice. All right. So it's going to survive because from what I can see right now, it doesn't seem that deep. But 2 meters pressure tells a very different story, I guess.
Yes. So depth is, of course, important, but the continuous pressure is equally important. All right. I can sense you seem a little bit skeptical. Okay, let me see what I can do about that. All right, guys, I have an idea. Let's place a bet with Adam.
A bet. Okay. I'm listening. But what are the stakes?
All right, so I'm going to start the machine, and we're going to submerge the phone there under this continuous 2 meter underwater pressure. Then I'm going to give it a call.
Okay.
And the bet is that the display will stay up and display the call perfectly clear under all this continuous 2 meter underwater pressure.
All right, I have a saying in Malaysia is that challenge accepted.
Okay, Adam, I'm sorry to say that you're gonna lose, but sure. Okay, so let me start the machine.
All right.
Okay, now it's fully submerged. Would you kindly pass me the phone, please?
Sure. All right, here you go.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, so once again.
Yes, I'm about to call the phone that is submerged under continuous 2 meter water pressure.
So if it lights up, I lose the bet. You guys get an extra giveaway.
Yay! Okay, I'm calling.
Okay, moment of truth, guys. So actually, we didn't talk about what if I win.
It's not gonna happen because it's connecting, you see?
Okay, guys.
I'm so sorry, Adam. I warned you.
All right, so that's proof. We see the phone lighting up. I lost the bet. You guys get an extra giveaway, so make sure to keep commenting hashtag Redmi Titan Durability and follow the account right now. But more importantly, since we're here in the lab, it's my first time. I'm actually really excited to see all these equipments. How is it able to survive a 2 meter deep scenario and still light up?
Yeah. So I understand your question. It's a really good one. So while we ask our technician kindly to retrieve the phone for us, let's talk about the technology behind our water resistance.
Yes, please. I'm quite curious. So, like for example, one thing is that what kind of IP rating does it come with?
Oh, you're spot on. All right. So our phone earned the top tier certifications such as IP8 and IP69 because, you know, generally all the companies concerned about splash resistance, but we wanted to go further than that and make sure that we have a more comprehensive water resistance. So with IP68 and IP69, our phone can withstand more than splashes and even high pressure water jets.
Oh, wow.
Actually, we have a little something right here for you to hold.
All right. Okay, I'll put this. And
yeah.
It has a lot more details.
Yes,
nice.
And if you guys pay close attention, you can see that our Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G here earned TÜV Süd smartphones water-resistant endurance certification.
TÜV Süd, actually I've heard of them. I heard that their testings are actually quite intense or quite strict.
Yeah, and our phone passed their 2-meter depth for 24 hours continuous submersion. So think about it as your long-term water resistance.
Oh, wow, interesting. But one thing also I want to check, right, it's that we've left the phone in there.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, if one common issue that I personally would like to ask also is that, let's say it goes in the water multiple times, and over time, would the sealing degrade, or that kind of issue?
That's a really good question, because since definitely rice cannot fix that, right?
Yes.
So, and this is why for our generation of this phone, we installed the 17 sets of precision structure seals at our charging port, volume button, and speakers.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, okay, now, besides that, speaking of volume button and speakers, what's the next thing that I face when I drop my phone is the button stop working?
Right, and also if the sound is on or not.
Correct.
Well, in terms of sound, you also should not be worried about it, because together with those 17 seals, we adopted the special acoustic design. So, and when water expelled, all the acoustic components go back to normal immediately. But I mean, I can talk here all I want, but you will not still believe me. So how about we put it to the test? And since you're so skeptical there, how about you test the buttons yourself?
All right, guys. I got to try it out. Here you go. Here is a wet Redmi Note 15 series phone. All right, touchscreen works. I get to cancel. First thing first is I just tried the power button, as you all see. Now I'm going to try and turn on the volume. Oh, actually, the buttons are still very clicky.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
And it's really nice and crisp.
Yeah, it's still very tactile. Now let's try photography with the shutter button. I'm going to take a photo of a sign
of no
that
picture.
says no photo, because I'm a rebel like that.
We're not going to tell anyone, guys. Shh.
Yes, yes. All right, it works. Now for the volume up button. Oh, I even hear the shutter sound. I'm not sure if you guys heard it.
I definitely heard that.
Correct. But it works perfectly fine. It's great.
I can see that you're impressed, Adam.
I am. I already lost a bet.
Do I start to get your interest at this point?
Yes, you do. But I also want to know, like, right after this, do we have another test?
We actually have a few more tests waiting for us, but let me just wrap up quickly that our Redmi phone is so tough, it can survive even splashes, even submersions, and the buttons will still work perfectly fine. So it has a test perfectly. Oh. And before we move on to the next stage of our test, let's go. Bye, guys.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the main stage. I hope you guys had fun with the experiments just now with Nat and Adam. I know I definitely enjoy watching the phone put through the ultimate test, and that made me want to try something for myself as well, which I'll get into. So before we start the giveaway this round, we have to first put our Redmi Note through another round of rigorous durability test. And this is what we like to call a pendulum test. It looks a bit daunting, really scary, and it's going to get really, really loud. So for those of you watching with earphones, please turn down the volume for the following section just for a little bit and bear with me. So what we're going to do here is, I'm going to bring the pendulum up to around 60 degrees and swing down on the phone for 3 times in a row. But before I start, I want to see how you guys think this experiment will go. So let me know in the comment section below whether pass or fail is your prediction. Let's see if we have any believers out there. If you think this phone can survive the impact, please spam pass. And if you think it's going to fail, then obviously a fail. But I don't think anyone's going to think that. Yes, I'm seeing a lot of passes on all 3 platforms. Doesn't look like anyone is a non-believer out there. All right, I love the energy and the confidence you guys have in our Redmi Note. So without further ado, let's get started on our first round of pendulum test. All right, I'm gonna hit it 3 times in a row. Please take off your earphones. That's 1, 2, oh my gosh. Even the table's falling apart. And 3. All right, the phone looks perfect, obviously. Without a doubt, the phone has survived 3 really intense hits on the pendulum. And I don't know many phones that can do that because I think I guess even if your hand got stuck in there, you would be seriously injured. So to think that your phone is that tough, I hope that gives you a little bit of reassurance in your everyday use that even if you drop it or accidentally sit on it or someone throws it across the room, it's going to be completely fine. And I just received word that Nat and Adam are now ready upstairs for the next challenge. So let's turn things up even more and test the phone to a more higher standard, and let's turn the camera over to them.
Hello everyone, welcome back to what I like to call the most hard stop in lab out of a journey today.
The name is actually quite appropriate because, I mean, we've been here for like a couple of minutes and this has been going on non-stop, this machine over here. And the sound, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but it is actually hard stopping.
Yeah, so we're at our, you guessed it, drop test lab. And let me introduce you our friend right here. So this is our rotating drum tumbler. And it is designed to mimic those, how I say, daily pocket high drops that should be around 1 meter high.
Okay, that makes sense. I can relate to the 1 meter high drop because I actually do drop my phone quite often, just not loud as this.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty clumsy, so I think on average I do drop my phone once a week. But with it dropping this amount of times, does it actually survive? I think our viewers want to know that.
Well, I'm sure you're curious, but first let me tell you why we do this, because it does sound like a very hard test, but it is the way how you test phone structural integrity. Because we all drop phones, as Adam said, and you need to have a device that will carry you throughout all of your adventures, not the ones that you need to baby. Yeah. All right, so it's been running for quite some time now. Are you guys ready to see?
It has. Take it from me, it has been running even before we came in.
All right, guys, I will let it spin one more time so it's in the proper position. All right, let's retrieve it.
Trust me, guys, it sounds louder than what you expect it to be. All right, moment of truth. Put down in the comments whether you think it's cracked or dead or not. And for the ones who won my lucky prize earlier that I gave away, congratulations.
But without further ado, let's, guys, give a closer look to our friend right here. I will rotate it slowly, so under every light you can see that there is not a single scratch on the screen and not even a slight dent on the phone body.
Oh, wow, you're right. From what I can see over here.
Would you like to take a look
yes,
to inspect?
I would definitely like to take a closer look. All right, guys, here you go. Here's a closer look. It comes in my favorite color, black. And as you can see from all sides, I don't see a single dent. I don't see a single scratch. And not even a crack on the glass. I am very impressed.
You are impressed?
Very.
Well, I am happy, Adam, that you find this impressive because this is just a warm-up.
Huh.
So this is actually just the beginning. We are now going to go to our more harsh test in this lab, which is our professional drop test machine.
Okay, I feel sorry for the phone, but I guess this is what they go through on a daily basis.
Yes, well, because we do want to design a device that will last you through any journey or any challenge you would like to take on. So let's, guys, slowly walk to our beast right here. Let me just put it away.
Okay. All
right. So
right.
it don't bother us anymore.
Oh, this is an interesting machine. You don't get to see this much anywhere else.
Yeah, it's our professional drop testing machine. Really cool, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it in action.
I can't
wait. Don't you want to ask me how it was able to hold up such a structural, damage? Or
I actually do. Like, for example, over there when it was tumbling around over and over and over, what materials were actually used to make sure that it doesn't, get dents or cracks?
Okay, we actually take a huge pride in this. For this generation, we used a special material for our back cover, which is ultra-tough fiberglass. Now, what makes it really special is it's lighter than traditional glass, but still equally as strong. So when you drop it, the impact and the impact force just spreads without harming your device whatsoever.
Interesting. Okay, but you told me just now that was just a warm-up.
Yes, so now let's put these materials to the test even further and do it with our professional drop testing machine. Now, the first surface for our drop test will be a wooden surface. I say the first one, not just occasionally. There will be more surprises to come. So first test, we will test phone falling screen down onto the wooden surface.
And how high is it again?
Oh, our technician said it to exactly 2.2 meters high.
All right, guys, 2.2, that's taller than me.
Yeah, it's like, it's this high. Yes, so are you guys ready? Shall I press the button?
Yes, please, I am ready to see the results.
Shall I? Okay, let's press the button.
On
Shall you count?
Oh, yes, please. All right, in the count of, I'll do the countdown.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
1.
All right, let's take a close look. This reminds me of a carnival ride I used to take.
Yeah?
Yeah, it goes up and then it smashes down. It's not going to do that, right?
Oh, wow. You guys all heard that, right?
Yes, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it from our mics, but it was incredibly loud and intense.
Actually, for perspective, I'm going to share a personal story of mine.
Okay.
One time, I purchased a phone myself, and not after 1 month of use. Like, I was doing calligraphy lessons, and it dropped from the desk height, which is, I don't think it's even a meter high, right? And the screen cracked completely.
Okay, that's kind of sad to hear. I understand the pain, especially I had a similar experience. What happened was the fact that I bought a phone, I ordered the casing online.
Yeah?
And just the day before the casing arrived, I dropped my phone and it cracked. Are you checking on the phone?
Yes, because I think our viewers are as hesitant, as excited to see our reveal as us.
And I was just excited to share my story.
Oh, but you can tell your story.
It's okay. But let's see the phone now. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm looking at it for the first time. No cracks, guys. No dents. I'm not sure if you guys can see it.
Let me put it under direct light.
Nice, perfect. But
so coming back to my story, and I'm so sorry, Adam, I will let you to finish yours. If like my phone cracked under not even 1 meter height, this one survived 2.2 meter drop. Now, Adam, I'm so sorry for cutting you off. Please continue.
No worries, it's all good. So like I was saying, I understand the pain of a cracked screen because not only is it annoying to, when you're watching content, when you're scrolling, but it sometimes might hurt your fingers. So it's kind of nice to see it survive a wooden flooring material at 2.2 meters. But what I would like to know is what is more painful than what we just experienced?
Yes, because I did hint that we have more drops to come. So while our technician helps us to put back phone and to change the surface for granite surface. Not wood, but granite, rock.
Okay, but you seem so confident at the fact that the screen won't break. Is there a reason why? Is the glass very special?
Yes, actually the glass that we use, intuition is spot on. This is what gives us the confidence. We use Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2, which is, if you know, you know, the most advanced material in the world. So it gives, of course, a huge advantage when it comes to drop resistance or scratch resistance or anything annoying that you have to deal with phone dropping. Nice,
because from my understanding, when I've heard of Corning Gorilla Glass Victus too, but usually it's only on the more high-end flagship phones in the market.
Well, guys, actually, we didn't just want to stop at the cover glass because, we're all about delivering the best durability for you. So we also work hard on the structure of the phone. So we developed a flagship level structural design with high strength motherboard and reinforced mid-frame. So think about it as a very intense, very hardcore cage with delicate part inside fully protected.
Oh, wow. So it's strong, fully protected overall.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think our viewers wants to see the results of what would happen on our granite, I guess, at 2.2 meters?
2.2 meters, exactly.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Do you mind if I press the button this time?
Oh, by all means, Adam. Let's...
All right, guys.
Are you guys ready for Adam to press the button?
Pretty cool. First time here in lab.
Here's those hashtags of REDMI Titán durability, yo.
All right, guys. The count of 3, 2, 1. All right. Granite floor. I'm actually curious to see how loud it is on this surface.
Yeah, it must be louder.
All right, let's see. Whew, I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, look at him.
Okay, I'm pretty worried. I'm very, very, very worried. But one thing is I wanted to, while on the way here, okay, I heard that our phone got a certification.
Yes, this is actually partly why, would you mind holding this?
Of course.
Why our confidence is, because our phone earned the SGS premium performer certification, which means it achieved 5-star rating in 3 core tests, which is drop resistance, crash resistance, and bend resistance.
Nice.
But what makes me absolutely confident is not actually only this, because we also have our internal standards and internal data. And our internal test suggests that our phone is able to withstand 2.5 meter drop down.
2.5?
Yes.
That's actually higher than what we just tested.
Yes, exactly. But I will continue on with that. But I'm sure everyone is curious to see if this guy survived.
Yes. Okay, I am curious as well.
And I'm not even gonna look because I am that confident that our phone is spotless. Yes.
Oh, wow, you're right. It's not a single. The sound was loud. So guys, I'm not sure if you can hear it earlier just now, but it was really loud. I believe the mic picked it up. I strongly
Camera
believe
is
it
also
did.
fine. So let me just quickly finish what I was saying earlier. So I was confident because I actually know that this Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G can withstand 2.5 meter drop because our internal standards have to be slightly higher than official requirements.
Nice.
Yes, it's all about guaranteeing the durability you can trust.
Nice. Okay, but for me, let's say the screen is great, the fiberglass at the back is great.
Right.
But what's the point if I can't even turn on the phone?
Oh yeah, that's a good point right here. So let me guys display that the phone is working perfectly. What should I do? Okay, I have an idea. So if you can see, it unlocks. Yeah. So as you saw, the responsiveness was really great. Everything was really smooth, and computing power worked just fine.
Yeah, color me impressed. It survived the tumbler. It survived the wooden 2.2 meter drop, and then granite, and then the sound was really, really intense. It was really loud, and now it works. I'm actually thinking of...
the brain of the phone is also undamaged.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. But what I am worried about is what's the next challenge, because this was intense.
Well, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but we have very fun things ahead of us still. So how about we go back to the main studio? Yes, bye guys.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the. But before we start the giveaways, can we talk about the drop test for a second? Watching it from here was honestly so intense, and although they're testing across the building in another room, I honestly feel like I heard the drop there as well. So as with last round, how we start the giveaway is through another pendulum test. But what's different is I'm going to take the pendulum up a notch. I'm going to bring it up 2 times higher at 120 degrees and see if our Redmi Note can survive the pendulum test. So let's get started on our second round of pendulum tests, and take off your earphones, and this is a final warning because it's only going to get louder. All right. 1, 2 more, 2, and 3. So as you can see, without any editing whatsoever, the phone is still completely intact. Not just intact, the screen is perfect. There's not even a scratch on this after 3 loudest hits I've ever heard in my life. So obviously, that's what Titán Turbo means to us as Xiaomi. So now we've already seen this phone survive some deep water immersion and some serious hits. But we still have a 3rd round experiments coming up for you guys, and that's something that I personally care about the most when shopping for smartphones, and that's about everyday wear and tear. So what this entails is some of the most important things that don't really happen in the extreme environments, because our past 2 tests, we showed some really extreme circumstances where we really push our phone to the limit. But honestly, how often do we face these high 2-meter drops on a daily basis? I think what's most important to us, for us everyday users of the smartphone, is focusing on what happens to our phone over years and years of everyday use, which is heavy screen abrasion and long-term battery endurance. So if you want to see how daily habits can be tested using our steel wool scratcher test and the robotic arm for battery endurance, let me show you guys. So this would be the robotic arm. It shows you how it mimics the daily use of a smartphone and tests our battery endurance. And this would be a wool scratcher. So it really scratches your phone and mimics the everyday use that could possibly scratch your display. So these two are amazing tests for, as I said, our everyday use. And these are the two tests that are coming up upstairs right now. So let's switch the camera over to Nat and Adam, and let's see our final test zone and how our REDMI Note is able to withstand this challenge.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our final stage of our hardcore durability challenge. This is our daily life simulation lab. Now Adam, I have to ask you, does this look a little bit more normal to you compared to our previous stations?
Definitely compared to the previous two, especially the last one. It definitely looks a lot more tame, a lot more relaxed, but after my experience with whatever we've been through today in the REDMI Titán lab, I have my doubts.
Yes, because details are equally as important because little challenges can wait for you right there. So, do you have you ever tossed, for example, your phone in like a car seat or like in your bag and it has keys or any other sharp objects? You know, like you think it's nothing, but sometimes like those tiny dents, those tiny scratches over time can harm your screen really badly.
Yes, I am guilty of that because I stuff multiple things in my pocket, including phones. So maybe one pocket would have a wallet and my keys, and the other one would have my phone and another phone.
Yes.
And I will get all scratches once in a while, right? But what annoys me, I would say, when I see the scratches, it kind of kills the immersion or the experience when I'm watching a movie or when I'm playing a game.
Right. So it happens to all of us, and it's something so simple and seems to be unavoidable until now. Let me introduce you our next test. So behind me, you have a wool steel scratcher. Now, okay, this is really actually interesting because this little scratcher right here is made out of steel. Now, I'm going to start it. And it is going to stress test our display. Now the force and the speed that we're using is and the frequency, much higher than the one you would incur in real life. So actually it shows a much greater impact on your screen. And we don't just let it run for 30 seconds or for 1 minute, we'd let it run for a while to make sure that there is no long-term impact on your screen.
Interesting. I wonder if it's as impactful as when I get angry when I'm playing a game and I start smashing my phone. But besides scratching, and since we're going to be leaving it, I'm quite curious to come back to it later to see if it actually survives the test and there's any scratches.
Oh yeah, good idea. Let's come back to this test then
after a while, maybe towards the end of this.
Yeah, sure.
Give it some time, right? It's a challenge that I want to see happen, whether we get scratch or not. But besides scratch, there is something that I believe a lot of people have a lot of, I would say, anxiety when it happens.
Okay, right. I think I know what you're hinting at. Is it running out of battery?
Exactly. Like, for example, whenever I see the red battery icon pops out and says I'm low on battery, and I don't have a power bank with me, I start panicking.
Okay, I can see how it can be stressful for all of us. So let's solve this anxiety once and for all. And guys, Adam, please walk me to our next test, which is robotic arm for battery endurance.
Hey, look, it's on TikTok.
Yes. Good catch. So right now it's scrolling TikTok because the point of this test is to imitate your daily use on a phone, to test it through and through whether you're gaming, scrolling TikTok, or using it for productivity and work.
Actually, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So essentially this is testing, I would say, the battery life of how long it can last. And
the capacity, which, okay, the battery capacity for this generation is, are you guys ready? 6,500 milliamp hour silicon carbon battery.
Oh, that is huge. And I have something here. I find it quite convenient that every station I go to, there's a board that tells me things.
Oh, well, this is tell me for you.
Nice. Okay, but since we have 6,500 milliamp battery, right?
Yeah.
Once again, I'm really bad with numbers. So what does that mean in real time? Actual usage.
Okay, let me think. Do you game, Adam?
I do. I love gaming.
Okay, so if we're talking about high gaming performance, you can expect 10 hours of continuous gaming.
10 hours?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, guys. I play a game. I'm trying to get to a legend rank, so maybe 10 hours will help me get there.
Yeah.
But what happens if I decide to watch a show?
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so if you're into watching more than gaming, do not worry because you can watch videos at 1080p for almost 25.
Way home.
It's literally convenient. How long is the flight back to Malaysia?
Malaysia, about 6 hours.
Oh, then you have plenty.
Oh yeah. Okay, and
but there's one more thing I would like to mention in terms of the numbers because you really wanted to put it in perspective.
Of course.
And if you need to make a calls, like if you're in a calling, you can expect 47 hours of continuous calling. So let's say you need to attend a really long meeting, or you need to catch up with your families and friends over the holiday season that we're in right now.
Oh wow, that's like close to 2 days of calling nonstop. But okay, let's say for example the battery size is huge.
Yes.
But if I run out of juice, how long would it take to get back up to 100%?
Well, with our 100-watt charging, hypercharge, you can get to a full charge in just 40 minutes. But I want you to pay close attention to our robotic arm add-on and see what it's doing right there.
All right, guys, I'm looking at it. It says, it's spelling. I see the first word. It says Titán. It's typing out Titán durability.
Yes.
All right,
but
cool.
Actually, let me add on to this. So this robotic arm actually is able to simulate a really long-term usage of a phone on its phone. So it comes in handy when people would worry, okay, so like I have a battery, it's super powerful, it performs well, but how long will it last, right?
Correct.
So this robotic arm here solves this problem. It shows you long-term use, and even after 1,600 cycles, you can expect over 80% of a battery health.
Wait, so you can charge up to 1,600 times.
Yes.
And still maintain 80% battery health or above.
Yes, and it will be completely safe for your battery. You shouldn't have to worry for it dying faster because we adopted the Xiaomi Surge battery management system.
Oh, fantastic. That sounds great, but I'm horrible with numbers. So 1,006 is what, 6 years of charging?
Exactly 6 years of safety and safe charging and safe use of your little Titán.
Oh, that's pretty neat. So based on what I've experienced so far, we've tested how it survives in water. We've tested how it survives in very painful impacts. And now we're talking about how it lasts true in terms of stamina.
Right.
Okay. But what I'm curious about, we've been here talking about battery, but the most important thing is how it survives against scratches.
Oh, right. Good catch. I almost forget. Adam wanted to catch me on this one. All right. Let's walk to our first station in this room, to our scratch rule tester.
All right.
I'm pretty confident, though.
You've been very confident the whole day. I, on the other hand, am the opposite. But you have been proving me wrong otherwise.
Well, we're quite confident because, as I mentioned earlier, our cover glass here is Corning Gorilla Victus 2, which is superior when it comes to cover glasses, so it's highly scratch resistant. By all means, take a look. It's been running for several minutes now, and I'm sure you'll be surprised.
Don't stop me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Xiaomi pad, and I'm going to turn on the flashlight so we can get a nice
it's a good idea.
Look. There is not a single scratch. I hope you can see this. I don't see a single scratch, nothing. It looks great. All right.
Yeah, so you can toss it in your bag, in your car seat with keys, coins, and you should not be worried about it. So as you guys catch up on the team here, we want to get rid of this anxiety for you. First, the drop resistance, water resistance, and now finally, the battery endurance and the scratch resistance. And we proved that our REDMI Titán, the REDMI Note 15 series, can pass it all with flying colors.
Yeah, definitely prove to me that it's actually quite durable today.
Well, this was a goal of today's challenge. This was a goal of today's journey, and I enjoyed it so much showing you how cool this device is, and I hope you are equally enjoyed the journey with me.
I actually did. It's pretty cool to be here at the REDMI Titán lab to see all these tests being done in real life in front of my eyes. I hope you guys are as excited as we are. But don't go anywhere yet.
All right, thank you guys, and welcome back to the main stage and to our final round of amazing giveaways. First of all, a huge thank you to all our Xiaomi fans who's been watching and supporting us on the entire live stream, and thank you for staying with us till the very end. And obviously the phone has been through enough today, but we're not done yet. I'm going to put it through one final round of pendulum testing where I'll swing it from 180 degrees. So that's the maximum swing and maximum force this pendulum can possibly handle. But obviously, it's not what this REDMI Note can handle. And So that's what we're giving away on this giveaway. How exciting is that? I know that I would definitely want to win one. And I have some friends who were texting me just now, like my friend Gary who was watching, who was wondering, is this phone a fake phone? I can't believe it could take this much impact. And obviously, rest assured, this is indeed a Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G right here on the pendulum that we've been swinging and hitting like crazy. And obviously, it's going to get hit just even harder. And let's see. Please take off your earphones for this. Honestly, final warning, it's going to be so loud. That's one. Two. I'm so scared that's gonna hit me. And three. That's 3 huge hits to the phone. And let's take a look. Wow. That's honestly just incredible. So obviously, the durability is so amazing that we have some friends wondering if we're using a fake phone. But rest assured, it is indeed a real Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5. Yet, we're not done with our live stream because we still have a few more extra surprises to share with you guys. And Nat and Adam are heading back to the main stage right now, and I'm really excited for them to share with me what it was really like behind the scenes during all these hardcore and intense experiments. So stay with us. The final chapter is starting now. And oh, I see them coming right here. Please join me in welcoming Nat and Adam back to the stage as we go through some behind the scenes Q&A and whatnot.
Hello,
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hi.
How was it? I was watching it the entire time from the main stage, but obviously it must be different up there.
Definitely, it was very interesting. It was my first time up there. It was doing all these kind of tests. The one that made my heart drop the most was when it fell 2.2 meters into the granite flooring.
Did you hear how loud it was?
I heard it from here, yeah.
Wow, okay, because this is what we were worried, if our fans really understand the loudness of the impact.
Did you warn them about taking off their earphones, by the way? Because I had to warn them before I did the pendulum hits.
No.
Oh, you just let them take it.
Well,
Feel my pain.
because you have to feel the durability really on yourself to know how
Exactly.
durable it is.
But anyway, so it was really interesting in the labs. And while the physical tests are over, what I am excited about, because it's my first live stream with you guys, and I'm really excited to be here with you all, is Q&A time.
Woo! Yes.
So I have prepared this special box right here with some of the questions that were quite popular, I think, in our comments from our respective pages.
Right.
Right, so we'll let Nat answer the first few questions since you're our Redmi girl, but let's let our special guest from Malaysia pick the first question.
Yes, cannot wait to talk to you guys directly.
All right, let's go with this. All right, so guys, first question. If the phone is rated for 2 meters of water resistance, can I swim with it in the ocean?
Okay, so that's a good question. All right, guys. So our certifications apply to freshwater environments, such as swimming pool. So we do not recommend you to go swimming into the ocean or sea because of the sea salt, which could be highly corrosive. So again, we do not recommend you to go swimming in the ocean with your phone. However, if you get stuck under heavy rain or splashes by the pool, then you have absolutely nothing to worry about.
Yeah, how often do you get stuck in the rain in Malaysia?
It actually rains quite randomly. It depends on the season as well, because we do have monsoon season.
Right.
But there are times where it appears randomly, and since I take the public transport, I do get wet once in a while.
In all black.
Yeah, in all black. I mean, I still look sleek. I have to say that.
Well, you're only going to look sleeker with a Redmi Note in your pocket.
I know. Thank you, Nat. Hopefully.
Yeah. All right,
Jen,
let's
would you
move
like to
on
pick the next one?
to the next question? All right, thank you, Natasha. I will pick the next one. Oh, this is actually a question I had for you. So thanks to whoever asked this. With 100-watt fast charging being so fast, will long-term use damage the battery or cause any safety issues?
Right, I can see how this could be a major concern for many,
Yeah.
but do not worry. We have the Xiaomi Surge battery management system, and think about it as your smart battery manager. So what it does, it monitors temperature and voltage in real time to protect your battery while still saving the lifespan. So test data suggests that even after 1,600 cycles, you can expect over 80% of battery health.
Oh, nice. All right.
Do you want to pick the last one, Adam?
Yes,
Since you flew so far, we'll let you pick 2.
Thank you, 2. Wow, we've got 2. All right.
No, I mean, your second one.
Let's see. Oh, there was only 1.
Yes.
Okay. This is actually for me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
it says,
I will.
Adam, after seeing all these tests, would you personally switch to this phone? So actually, yes, I would. I'm actually a very clumsy person. So it handled the drop test really well right in front of my eyes. The water submersion test, scratch test, because I tend to put it together with my keys once in a while for my phone. So it is absolutely perfect for me. I'm already asking Nat on the way back here to the studio if I could take home the black one.
Not
Yeah.
the blue one?
No.
Well, the glacier blue.
Black one seems to fit my outfit.
But it could be a really nice pop of color.
I'll think about that.
All right.
Wow, I like how you're getting picky when Natasha's probably not even going to give you a single Redmi No.
It's important to stay true to your roots.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. This is what we also appreciate here at Redmi.
Oh, but Nat, I'm not sure if you noticed this. I feel like Jen's wearing something new.
Well, I was waiting for you to notice, actually, because here at Redmi, we not only just concentrate on one device, we want to deliver you a full scope of smart experience.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much for noticing my wardrobe change. And I think the secret is out. For those of you in the comment section, I saw a few as well who are wondering, oh wow, is Jen wearing a new pair of glasses? Let me officially unveil what you've all been waiting for and asking for, which is Mija Smart Audio Glasses. So this will be another ecosystem product that we're launching with Redmi Note on January 15th, so please stay tuned for our official launch for all the details. But today, we're going to give you a quick sneak peek at our newest audio glasses. And if you've noticed, it actually looks really good on me, and it kind of looks...
No, it does. It absolutely does.
It does.
And it kind of looks just like a sleek fashion wear rather than traditional tech wear, I would say.
Right. I would actually think it's a regular pair of sunglasses. I mean, the shades.
Right. Would you want to try them on, Adam? Because you wear glasses.
Yes. All right. Okay, guys, let me know how I look. Hey. I have to say one thing, though. It's actually a lot lighter than my current glasses. And my glasses are thinner on the sides.
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed because we did a really special design and engineering on our smart glasses. The pair that you're holding right now, the frame actually weighs only 27.6 grams. So that might be an abstract number for people out there, but actually in traditional eyewear, so non-smart glasses, 30 grams is a benchmark that the industry uses to see whether or not it's comfortable enough. So anything under 30 grams is considered really light and comfortable for traditional eyewear. So imagine this, it's smart glasses, so with speakers, microphone, battery, and still weighing under 30 grams. And that's the amount of dedication and engineering we have for this pair of glasses.
This is very nice, especially the fact that it comes with a speaker.
Yeah.
Would you like to give it a try?
Yeah. I mean, call it a little bit superficial of me, but I just really like the design and how it looks. Let me try this on. What do you guys think? Do I look good?
I think you might look the best with it.
Yeah, actually, I think it fits you better than all of us.
Oh, no, stop it. I think, actually, it looks the best on Jen.
Oh, thank you. Now that's back to me. Let's go through a little bit more design information. Maybe a little bit more than I'm supposed to share because all of this will be on the full launch, but I just cannot wait to share with you guys. Actually, another thing that's really, really important to the comfort of wearing smart glasses is weight distribution. So not just the sheer weight at 27.6 grams.
Right.
It's actually redesigned so that the battery and speakers are moved to the rear end of the legs of the frame. So it feels a lot more balanced as you're wearing them, and it won't slide down your nose. And also, it's really, really comfortable. It doesn't squeeze the side of your head, so you can wear it for the entire day, from commute to during work, for your meetings, or listening to music, whatnot. The entire day, I barely feel them there.
Actually, that's perfect for me because I actually take the public transport to work.
Yeah.
I take the train, and I must listen to music while I'm taking the train to work. So while I'm wearing it, it will feel nice, and all since I'll be on it the whole day looking at screens and stuff.
Right. And that's actually perfect for commute for another reason, because it's actually an open ear design. So the sound will sit outside of your ear canal rather than inside, like in your earbuds. So it won't block out your environment noise. And that makes commuting a lot safer and a lot more transparent, especially if you're on the bus or the subway. You need to hear when's your next stop, or hear if someone's asking you, Adam, please get out of the way, you're blocking my way. Then you can hear everything, and all the while still hearing your music and your podcasts and your Xiaomi work meetings maybe. And another cool thing about, actually this pair will be perfect for your commute in Malaysia when it gets super sunny.
Oh yeah, it does.
Ooh,
Okay, let me try
nice.
it out.
That
This is
looks
our
like a nice pair
pilot
of
style sunglasses.
Nice. So how I look, guys? Good?
Yeah,
What do you guys
Yeah,
think?
I think it looks really good on you.
fits your black outfit.
All right.
And
So, can I bring this home?
Well, maybe, possibly. I might be more lenient than Nat on this one. I might let you bring this home. And finally, we also have another classic style, which is the brow line. This one is actually one of my favorites as well. Let me try it on. I think it looks pretty good on me.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
since you all guys wearing one, let me just also put one pair, so we're all matching.
Yeah. So the one that Nat and I are wearing are both blue lens glasses. So, I mean, yeah, blue light lens glasses. So that means if you're using a computer all day or on your phone, it's really protective for your eyes, and it will be less tiring for your entire workday.
Nice. I mean, I can't wait to see this in Malaysia and see how everyone would
Yeah,
enjoy it.
speaking of this, guys, okay, I think we need to stop because it's supposed to be a little teaser. We probably
Yeah.
showed a little bit too much.
Got a little too excited out there.
Yeah, the official launch will happen on January 15th with more details, so you now have something definitely to look forward to.
Yes, so please, please, please make sure you guys are tuning in for our launch event on January 15th, and we're so excited about it. So I guess that brings us to the end of our special REDMI Titán
Already?
Lab live stream.
Oh,
Well,
Wow.
it was a fun time, and yeah, Nat, Adam, after spending all the time testing in all these intense labs, getting really hands-on with every detail and really hardcore, any final thoughts you'd like to share with our fans out there?
May I go first, Jen?
Of course.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much, guys, for joining. It was a really cool journey. I hope you enjoyed us testing our REDMI Note 15 series in the most rigorous, aggressive way possible,
Yeah.
just to see how tough our phone actually is. But for me personally, it is just the beginning of a very exciting journey. I will be flying to Dubai to attend the Middle Eastern region launch event, so I guess I'll see you guys there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And for me, this launch is actually gonna be happening at the same time back home in Southeast Asia. So I'll be personally flying back to Malaysia, but we'll be launching it across Southeast Asia at the same time, which includes Thailand, Philippines, and Vietnam. And I feel like everyone's gonna feel this excitement together. I'll also be at the launch event in Malaysia, officiating it, and introducing to everyone all the powerful features we tested today.
Well, I can entrust you doing this properly because you actually firsthand saw how they work today.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll just do something nice on the launch itself as well to make sure it's
All right,
cool.
keep us posted. We will be looking
All right,
forward
just
to
don't
it.
throw the phone off the stage. Promise me that.
I will do my best.
I don't want you to hit one of our fans.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Okay. Well, that's absolutely amazing. Although I won't be attending any launches this time, but I'm so excited for Adam and Natasha for their respective launches. And I think what I really love about all our Xiaomi and Redmi launch events is that it really doesn't feel like one of those official launch events rather than a global celebration with all of our users, all of our fans around the world. And there's just so much excitement and love. And for our Xiaomi fans around the world beyond Southeast Asia and Middle East, this time in Poland, Greece, Colombia, Egypt, Morocco, and Kenya, all these regions will welcome all these fantastic new products all together on January 15th. So excited. So no matter where you are in the world, please be sure to be following our official website in your region and also our official social media account. I assure you there will be even more surprises and more amazing things to come, and it's absolutely, absolutely worth the wait.
And on behalf of Jen and Adam here and the entire filming crew behind this live stream, I would like to thank everyone for joining in today. Thank you so much. Your support and your engagement is what really drives us to create the best products for you to enjoy. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you on January 15th, guys.
See you on January 15th.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Woo.
Woohoo! You're the best, guys.